It's not nice to eavesdrop, but it's fun. So let's check in on the comedy of errors at the Baxters. On the little things in life, brought to you by 4-Way Nasal Spray. Gives you the fastest decongestant relief possible.
Anybody see my car keys? I've also lost one of my good driving gloves. I had them when I came home last night.
Don't leave without taking this check for the insurance due today. With all the Christmas shopping, I'm so far behind paying bills.
I can't go without my car keys. Let me see that insurance bill.
Oh, darn it. This typewriter. Ribbon sticks all the time. It's out of alignment. 2 of the keys barely work at all. I need a new one. I've had this thing since college, and it wasn't new then, and I got it secondhand.
Have we got enough in the checking account to cover this?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, Maggie, I didn't see you standing there.
Is this somebody's glove?
Oh, yeah. Where was it?
On the counter in the kitchen.
Here, dear, give this envelope to Miss Perkins when you get to the office.
What's in it?
The recipes for Aunt Maggie's Christmas cookies that Miss Perkins asked for. And don't forget you're dropping Debbie off at school now. I'll go upstairs and get her. She has her radio on as usual. Debbie!
Have you bought Peg something for Christmas yet?
What? No. I don't know what to get her.
Well, it's just a suggestion, of course, but she's certainly been complaining about her old typewriter. 2 or 3 times I've heard her saying, I certainly wish I had a new one.
Yeah. Where's my other glove, the one I had? Oh, here it is.
It's just a suggestion. The typewriter.
Yeah.
Well, you better get down here. Deb, you'll be right down, dear. Don't forget I'm meeting you to look at that suit you saw in the men's store. Now, what time?
Well, I don't know what my appointments are. Call the office, ask Miss Perkins. Probably sometime around lunchtime would be best for me.
Mother, you going in town today?
Yes.
Well, don't forget to get typing paper for me and some new carbon, too. I just have to get my history paper done tonight.
Typing paper and carbon, all right. I'll add that to my shopping list. Come on, Aunt Maggie, let's get the breakfast dishes done. And you two better get going. You know it's late.
Boy, I'll say it is. Come on, Debbie, get your coat on.
Gee, I wish you'd get Mother a new portable typewriter for Christmas. The old one she has is just awful, and I could use it, too. I'm ashamed to hand in my papers.
All right, come on. I'll go get the car out. Now, step on it.
Mr. Baxter?
Yes, Miss Perkins?
Mrs. Baxter called, and I told her to meet you at the clothing store at 12:15. Was that right?
Right.
Well, it's almost that now. I thought I'd better remind you.
Oh, fine. Okay.
And when you see Mrs. Baxter, will you thank her for typing up all the recipes for your Aunt Maggie's Christmas cookies?
What? Oh, sure. Yeah, I can't find the rentals contract.
I hope you don't mind my making a suggestion, but I just thought of a wonderful idea. Something for Mrs. Baxter for Christmas.
Yeah, well, I don't see that contract here.
Right there it is. Well, what I was saying, Mrs. Baxter typed up the recipes, and she wrote me a little note apologizing for the typing, saying she just had a beaten-up old typewriter, and it certainly must be from the looks of the type. And I just suddenly thought, there's an idea for Mr. Baxter.
Yeah, well, look, Miss Perkins, Mrs. Baxter doesn't use a typewriter that much. Now, look, get 3 copies of this contract and send one off to Reynolds this afternoon and cancel my appointment with Craig.
Yes, Mr. Baxter. It's 12:15. Mrs. Baxter must be at the clothing store by now.
Hi, honey. You been waiting long?
No, I was a little early. I've just been chatting with Mr.
Marley.
Marley. And I agree with you, dear. I love that suit in the window, and I've already asked Mr. Marley if he had the suit in a 44 long, and he does, and here it is. We're all ready for you.
The material is 50% Dacron, 50% wool. You want to slip off your top coat, Mr. Baxter, and your suit coat, and just slip this on?
Well, actually, Mr. Quimby always waits on me.
Oh, Mr. Quimby just left for lunch. He won't be back for an hour.
Oh, it doesn't matter, dear. Take off your top coat, and then you can try
Mr. Quimby always waits on me.
Mr. Marley is right here. Just try the suit coat on.
No, I quite understand. We all have our special customers.
Yeah, we can drop in later, dear, when Mr. Quimby is back from lunch, huh?
Golly, I've got Christmas shopping to do. I'm not dropping in later when I've gone out of my way to drop in right now. Now try the suit coat on. We're here. Try the coat on.
Mr. Quimby knows my measurements. He knows just what I like.
Bob, the merchandise is the same.
Now, look, would you excuse me just a minute? I want to check on a shipment of cashmeres.
Yes, of course. You've hurt his feelings not wanting him.
Oh, come on. I haven't hurt his feelings, for Pete's sake.
How would you like it if you worked in a store and a person as much as said, I don't want you, I want somebody else?
It's just that I've had Mr. Quimby wait on me for years.
Oh, you men are such creatures of habit. You want the same dentist, the same barber, the same sales clerk.
I don't like having somebody else when Mr. Quimby always insists on waiting on me personally.
I know, Mr. Quimby. He fawns all over you. He butters you up one side and down the other, and you just love it.
Excuse me, Mr. Baxter. I just phoned the Green Dragon where Mr. Quimby lunches. I left word you were here, and I'm sure he'll be right over if you don't mind waiting just a few minutes.
Oh, no, thank you.
Right.
No. We don't mind waiting at all. There, you see, dear?
If I were Mr. Quimby, I'd be furious dragging him away from his lunch.
He won't mind at all. He'll be delighted to see me.
Well, could you just try the coat on while we're waiting? Try it on.
Oh, now, Mrs. Baxter, I didn't mind missing my lunch at all. Mr. Baxter is my favorite customer. Yes, indeed. Now, have we decided on the soup, Mr. Baxter?
Oh, Mr. Quimby, I didn't plan to buy anything today. I just thought I'd try a few things on, then go home and think about it.
Of course, but don't take too long to think about this suit. It's the only 44 long we have left. Feel that material. Why, you could roll that coat up and sit on it, never see a wrinkle. Now, let me show you something else that just came in yesterday. As a matter of fact, I thought of you at once. I said, I'm putting that aside for Mr. Baxter. Now, just a minute. Let me find it, because this new jacket is you.
Oh, well, that's fine. What's the matter with you?
I was just wondering what the occasion was when you might roll up your coat and sit on it.
Well, it's just an expression.
Oh, here we are. Irish tweed, the latest thing. Casual, comfortable. Let's just slip it on, shall we?
Irish tweed, oh.
Look at that. Look at that. Perfect fit. I tell you, it is a pleasure. A pleasure indeed to wait on Mr. Baxter. No matter what he puts on, he looks like a fashion model.
Well, hardly.
Oh, perfect fit. Perfect fit.
The sleeves are too short and it bunches in the back.
Oh, well, minor details. Our alteration man can take care of that.
That's a good-looking jacket. Irish tweed, huh? I like it.
I don't know which one I like better on you, that or the navy blue cashmere. I think you're going to have to take them both.
Oh, golly, I don't know. I like everything. What do you think, honey? You haven't said much.
I think you should get them all.
Get them all?
Yes, I do. You need them. Both of your other jackets are fraying at the cuffs, and that brown suit you went to Washington in. Well, I didn't say anything, but, dear, it has seen better days. Now, you know, you need to look nice. We'll cut down on something else. Oh, and while he's here, Mr. Quimby, you also need some new socks, some new shorts, and some warmer pajamas, too.
Well, we will certainly say that he gets them.
I love that Irish tweed jacket, dear. I think it has a fleck of red. Go up to the front of the store and look at it in the daylight now and see if you really like it.
Well, okay. It certainly feels comfortable.
Looks
I
nice.
must say, Mrs. Baxter, I'm glad you came with him today. Mr. Baxter is rather conservative and thrifty, and he has needed new clothes.
Yeah.
And as you pointed out, it is important that he look his best.
Yes, it certainly is. Actually, I was rather hoping Santa Claus would bring me a new typewriter, but now with costs what they are, one has to decide what is more important. And his appearance is.
Hey, I like it.
Being in business.
It's a really great jacket.
Yeah, I'm glad, honey. I'm going to have to run on. I have Christmas shopping to do. I still have nothing for your mother, and I mustn't forget typing paper and carbon paper for Debbie to type her history paper, too. Now, is everything settled?
Yeah, I
should
guess
think
so.
it would be.
I'll see you tonight, honey.
Yes, goodbye, Mr. Quimby.
Goodbye.
Thank you. See you tonight, dear.
Ah, lovely woman, lovely.
Yeah, she's all right.
I'll get the tailor since we need some alterations. Say, have you bought Mrs. Baxter's Christmas present? If not, I do have a suggestion.
You do?
Yes. She just happened to mention she'd like a new typewriter, that she hoped Santa Claus would bring her one, but that your clothes problem was more important.
Oh?
No. She wasn't dropping hints. She just mentioned it, and I just picked it up. And I thought I'd pass it on to you.
My wife's pretty cute.
Oh, Mrs. Baxter is intelligent, understanding, unselfish. You're a very lucky man.
Oh, I am that. And I have finally gotten the message.
Uncle Thaddeus, can I ask you something?
Don't ask for money.
It's this cold, Unc. mine!
Nephew, you need 4-way nasal spray.
Will it help?
Use as directed, 4-way provides the fastest decongestant relief possible for stuffy noses and sinuses.
Unc, that's a blast! Is it expensive?
4-way costs a darn sight less than the leading brand. You can't buy faster relief at any price.
I'm gonna get some 4-way.
Maybe you've got a nose for business after all.
Hi, I'm trimming my little girl's hair. Mine was the same beautiful chestnut color once, before the grays started sneaking in. But I discovered Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol. It covered my grays without changing my natural color. And it has no peroxide. Loving Care made my hair shinier and softer, too. Our hair looks almost alike now. Except mine has no bubble gum in it.
Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol. It's good for your hair.
The Little Things in Life, created by Peg Lynch, has been brought to you by Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol. This program comes to you from the Radio Playhouse.